I just finished Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, narrated by Susan Lyons, and a few other people thrown in there during the audiobook narration. I really enjoyed it. It was a cool book. Obviously, it's a chick lit type book, but I'm not afraid to delve into those waters. I'm not afraid to go to the other side and see what's there, especially if the book has a really high rating on Goodreads. Lots of good reviews, lots of good buzz. It's going to be a movie. Jump in, see what happens. And I was really pleasantly surprised. I wasn't sure what to expect, and I really enjoyed it. The story follows a young woman named Louisa that starts taking care of a quadriplegic man named Will. Their relationship is pretty rocky. It's a little bit of a Pretty Woman kind of tale. Poor girl, rich guy kind of story. You've got Louisa, who's more lower class, more poor, rough around the edges, and Will, who's the high-flying, rich guy that is now confined to a wheelchair. I really liked the characters all throughout the book. I really didn't know where the book was going throughout. I mean, you feel like you kind of get that it's a love story and, oh, they're going to come together, but you really don't know. It does take some great little twists and turns to keep you guessing and to really pull at your heartstrings. The narration was very cool during this book because it would kind of intersperse. You'd have the main voice of Louisa, but then different voices would be interspersed throughout the book every few chapters with different perspectives from different characters in the book. And it was a pretty cool little gimmick to kind of keep you more interested and hear the thoughts of the people in Louisa's life. Louisa is just a fun character. There is a sequel to this book, and I'm really interested to see where it goes and how she's going to develop. In this book, she's just stuck. She lives in this tourist trap town that has this big castle. She used to work at a cafe. Cafe shut down. Now she's looking for work, and she's looking for anything that will work. It's a very relatable book. You know, Louisa's kind of the every woman. She has a couple extra pounds on her. She never really been out of the country. She didn't go to college. Kind of sets the bar nice and low for any reader to be kind of put herself into the shoes of Louisa. But it's a fun weekend read. You can get through this book pretty quickly, and I really enjoyed it all the way through. I really want to know what's going to happen to Louisa next, so I will be checking out the sequel. I think there was just a little bit of magic in this book about not really knowing where it's going to go, really painting a picture of all these real relationships and all these real people. It's really fun just to not know what's going to happen, to be taken for a ride, even though you figure it's going to fit into that, boy meets girl romance thing. But does it? You'll have to read the book to find out. Give it a listen. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.